So what we're going to do, folks, is remove my sliding glass door because we're going to be putting in a vinyl slider. I've already removed the screen, and now we're going to go about removing the slider first and then the fixed panel. The fixed panel should have a bracket up here, but it does not, and a bracket down here to keep it in place. All right, y'all, we are removing the moving panel. There's a screw in there. See that hole? There's a screw in there that will release the wheels so we can get this out. All right, y'all. When I was editing the video, I saw that some footage was missing. So I thought I would do this quick video to help you understand how to get the sliding panel out of the sliding glass door as you're removing it. There are roller assemblies at the bottom of the sliding panel. There's one here, and there's one over there. Those roller assemblies have tension on them. That's how the door raises and lowers. The way you adjust the roller assembly is right there at the adjustment screw. That's important because in order to get this sliding panel out of the sliding glass door frame, you need to release all of the tension on the roller assemblies at the bottom of the door, that side and that one too. When you release the tension on the roller assemblies, the door will lower, which allows you to push the entire panel up top in the track and pull at the bottom, pull the sliding glass door out, right? And the reason you can do it is the roller assemblies are then retracted into the what's called the rail down here of the frame of the sliding glass door sliding panel. The way you release the tension is to use a screwdriver and turn it left, right y'all? Lefty-loosey. The entire way to stop. Stop meaning until you can't turn it left anymore. That releases the tension. The door will lower, which allows you more room to push it up in the top track and pull it out down here. A couple of important points here. One is don't touch that screw. That screw is related to what's called the stile here and the rail here. You don't want to mess with that screw. The adjustment screw can come in different configurations. This one you can see the head of the screw through this hole. On your door, you may have a screw that is further or deeper into the frame. You'll still have the hole, but you have to look in that hole and you'll see the head of the screw, and that's the adjustment screw. Or you could have a cap over this adjustment screw you have to remove so that you can access the adjustment screw itself. You have the adjustment screws on both sides there and on that side, same configuration. You'll see in the video here soon that my sister and I had trouble getting the sliding glass door sliding panel out of the old door because this roller assembly would not retract all the way. Even though we have released all the tension, it was stuck. There are two wheels, and there are two rollers, just like that. This one, for example, was stuck down. It would not release up or toggle up. So we had to pry it out with a screwdriver. We did a little bit of that and we were able to get it out. If you can't get the roller assemblies because they're worn out, old, damaged, what have you, to retract all the way, you can pry them out. We used a large screwdriver. You can use a flat bar, things like that. All right, folks, we're trying to remove the slider. What's happening are the wheels underneath on this side of the slider are protruding down, so we can't get it out. So I'm going to use this screwdriver, flathead screwdriver first when my sister lifts it and give her some leverage. If it doesn't work, we're going to have to get to the screw. All right, y'all, we got it. So what the issue was with getting it out, there are wheels underneath the slider that allow it to slide on this little channel area right here. So this one was hanging out down, protruding down. I put leverage on it with a screwdriver while sister lifted. She's pretty strong, y'all. And we were able to get that out. Typically, you go right through this slot with a screwdriver. Do not remove this one. That helps hold the frame together. You go right through this hole with the screwdriver and release that screw. When you release the screw, you loosen it, those casters will go up. That's how it helps get your sliding glass door out. So, slider's out. Now we're going to bring her out. You want it ready?
one.
These are the rollers, y'all, that go on that channel in sliding glass door. This channel right here. Whoop, right there. It's that screw in there, right there, that you have to loosen. So these go up and down. See? Up and down. So what was happening on this side is this one of them was stuck in place, protruding out, so he couldn't get it over the frame. We gave it a little bit of what for and why to, and it gave way. Okay, y'all, here's this bracket. You see it? You may have one
Like
that my sister's gonna, yeah, they didn't have them. My sister's gonna remove that. There should also be one up here, but there's not. Impact screwdriver?
Yeah.
Okay, so if there's one up here, you remove it. It'll be drilled in there. Remove this. This is simply a bracket holding this fixed panel in place. We're going to remove that. Okay, this is an impact driver set that I bought at a garage sale for $3. It's old school, so it actually works. So we're going to take it out. We've got to remove this screw that does not want to come out because it's rusted in there. So that's what we're doing now. We need a hammer. There you go. So what you do with this little guy is, and if you don't have something like this, it's fine, don't worry about it. But I'll explain first what you do with this. When she's hitting the top of it, I turn it left. I turn it left, which is loose, right? So I'll be turning it left as she hits the top. If we didn't have this, we would try a stout screwdriver, turn it to the left while hitting it on top impacts. Any movement?
Felt like it, yeah, but I can't tell.
Let's see if we
Feels
got
like
any.
it.
Can we loosen it now? Yes. Okay, see y'all, that impact. Those are really handy. If you can find one, I'd recommend getting it. So we're going to pull that out.
So that's all it needed was
A little bit of a jolt.
Yeah.
Kind of like your coffee in the morning. So we got this loose. We're going to see if we can pull this panel at all. Give it a pull, sister. She's pretty strong, y'all. There she goes. She's got no movement.
No
Boo.
moves, but
Yeah, it moves.
it doesn't come out. Well, the top does.
Yeah, the top is fine.
There
You
it
all
goes.
see? Okay, let's show them
It's
that
kind of
again.
broke loose.
See
For
that, y'all?
years, it will come out now.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to help my sister now. Y'all keep an eye on us. Make sure we're doing the right thing here. Watch up there. There's something there that it might be that thing. We're gonna get the big screwdriver and give it a what for and why too.
There we go.
We got something.
We got it.
Choop, we got it. Probably just making past this little rubber thing. There's nothing else holding it. We're gonna move it over, and tip it out, and get it out.
So we don't have too far to go.
So you want to move it that way?
Just a little bit.
Oh, yes. Okay, now. Yep, we got it.
Down.
Got it. We're going down. Ooh, look all the stuff. That's why you wear safety glasses, y'all. See that junk up there? Mud daubas. Okay. So,
Well,
let's take it over and lay it against the other big bird.
let's do it up right here.
Yeah. Up here, that's why I was wearing safety glasses. See the mud daubers? All that stuff was falling. It's just a good idea to have safety glasses, y'all. See all the junk on the ground? That's what gets in your eyes if you don't have it. Okay, y'all. We're gonna go about,
Trying to remove it.
yeah, remove the frame, but we have to remove the trim first, right? Because we've got the fin behind it, the nailing fin. So we're gonna strike this, or we're gonna cut it with a razor. What we're gonna do, y'all, is take a razor blade, make sure it's sharp. We're gonna lay it in here, and we're gonna cut the caulking away from there in the trim. And then in here if we have to, but as you can see, a bunch of it's pulled away. It's a junk job, y'all. Very sad. Okay, that's what we're gonna do now. Release the frame, take out the nails, and we're gonna first cut the caulking, take out the nails. Okay, y'all, I'm just taking a razor, sharp razor, and going into that caulking so it releases from the building, the siding. You don't want to just pull the trim off without releasing the caulking, cutting through it. It could damage your siding depending on the type of siding. At a minimum, it'll pull away caulking and paint, look very bad. So you want to release it from here, cut it from right here where the trim meets the sliding glass door. Okay, so that's what we'll be doing now. she's going to start removing the nails here with a nail puller.
Yeah.
Get the trim out. Okay, so I'll show you how she does this. She's gonna find one. She's gonna give it a wacky doodle. Give it a whack, Caesar. See what she does? Let's give it a close up. She just taps that in behind it. There you go, and then she starts pulling it. And then she uses her hand.
And then,
Yeah. See it? We're old and blind. That's why we have to wear glasses. Okay, she's just pulling them out. She's gonna go along and do that. Well, I keep working on the old caulking, trying to get that out.
now we need a flat bar. The flat bar will preserve your siding, and
Okay, so
I think.
we'll explain the flat bar. That right there, nail puller. You can either strike it with a hammer, hit it on top to use that in, or behind it to use that in, and pull the nail. She's asking for a flat bar now. That's a flat bar.
Yeah.
It's gonna pull the siding off.
If I could, I'd like to roll it out that way so I don't tear the siding.
There you go. See y'all? Can you do that again, Becky, so they see it released? So she puts a flat bar behind there. It's over here. See that? How she's working behind it, y'all? Then it gives way. Right? She just got it released. There you go. So we're gonna. There you go. Now she want to come out, but let's do her up top too. She's gonna take the flat bar there, the wacky do. See her releasing that? There you go. So after you loosen that caulking with the razor blade, there you go. That's how you do it so that you don't damage your siding, your paint, and that sort of thing. So see, it came right off.
Anybody new, if you're going to remove a nail, you'll start the hammering process about a 1/16 from the nail. So as it dives in, it'll scoop the back of the nail.
So show that to them, please, Beth.
If you right on top of the nail when you hammer it, it's just going to bend the nail head down.
See how she does it? Hey y'all, my sister's giving the nails a whack. She's drawing them out, pulling them out with the nail puller, and
Get
come along
loose.
here and releasing them. See that? Oh, is that one right? Yeah. See that one? And that one? So this is the fin you nail into to keep the frame to the siding. We've loosened a lot of them. We're going to pull those out.
Got to take the knife again and
Yeah,
slice that.
So we're gonna have to slice this. She's right. So we're gonna do that now, y'all. So y'all, if you have caulking right here, you gotta release that too. Use the razor and release it. If you don't, see what we're talking about? That's the trim. If you don't release it from the siding, cut it. You see what it does? It will pull the siding away.
With
like
that,
that.
we'll take a little putty knife.
Yeah, we'll just
Scrape that off.
Yeah, scrape it flat before we put it back on, the trim back on. She's taking the screws out, y'all. She's got another one there she's gonna take out. Y'all just have to locate what you got. We got one back down there. Now, I believe that this is away from here, but I have to get in there. See, y'all, we're talking about this.
Yeah.
The trim
Piece
in
of
there.
trim.
See the
Take a
interior
razor blade
trim?
and
We're gonna go around that with the razor blade. It's toast too. So she's gonna go along and release the trim from the sliding glass door. Don't forget to do that. She's wearing safety glasses, y'all. Stuff will fall down on you. You don't wanna hurt your little eyes. All right, y'all, my sister is running a razor blade along the caulking of the interior trim. And what we wanna point out is that, you know, if you have a really sharp razor blade and there's not a lot of caulking, you might be able to put that same trim back on and just re-caulk and paint around it. If you can't, you can go wider trim.
says I'm ready to come out of there. Just picking out, you know, it makes it longer, so if it came out straight,
Yeah, let's try.
straight out.
We don't know what we're going to get at the bottom though, right?
I know. Look at that. It comes right out.
Okay, this one, y'all, is coming right out. You know, we kind of gathered they might have cut the fin off at the bottom. That's likely what they did. Anyway, See how it's just coming out on the
I don't know if
side?
it has a fan on the back.
May not have a fin. We're just going to pull it out. And then what we're going to do is cover that hole, because again, it's going to probably be in the 30s tonight. It's going to be a cold night with that area open. We're going to put tarps.